Ready. Team edit entering. Uniform name option is set to uniform name. Away game selection Texas. Ready. Notification. Tip. Set which no. Ready. Uniform name option is set to current. Uniform name option is set. Uniform name option. Uniform name option is set. Uniform name option is set. Uniform name option is set to current. Home option 4. Socks option. Shoes option is set to black and primary colored cleats. Helmet option is set to white. Helmet option is set to gold. Helmet 7. Helmet option is set to gold spark. Helmet option is set to gold. Helmet 6. Ready. Away game selection Texas Longhorns.
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Sun Devils will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Coach Subjet from Big Nickel. Oversheet, there are 2 categories. You have 22 options. LB Blitz. LB WS Blitz 2.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calls? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
Spread.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
3 over. 2 single. 2 to 4. Formation. Time. 3 to 4. Favorites. There are 6 categories. You have 22
make up the game
options.
plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
There are 6 categories.
We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And of course he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
There are 6 categories.
Whether in the 14 or the 12-team playoff era, little doubt that Arizona State and Texas turned in one of the great CFP games of all time. Sparky thinks they got the short end of a late call, that cost him, left him feeling a little empty.
Yeah, if you're a fan in the stadium in this one, do not leave your seat. Last year's game, Texas jumped out early, and all of a sudden, Cam Skattebo in Arizona State came roaring back. The thing went into OT. We could have another great one here today, baby.
And I think Arizona State proved something to themselves and everybody around the country. Like, Kenny Dillingham is a great coach. This squad is going to continue to be really, really good. I'm excited for this rematch.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
To throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's McCutcheon. Good execution. They moved the sticks, and they got it at the 33. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? We can't wait to find out.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Wingo. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
Recent error 6 category. Pinch ups. Mug blitz text. Cover 3 man.
On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Gets drilled as he releases it. The ball just trickles to the ground.
And listen, I have no problem being aggressive on 4th down, but the consequences of that, now you got to have your defense go bail you out. So you started the game trying to be aggressive. Well, defense, you got to get my back now.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hamilton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's think a second about Arizona State. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. What a huge boost for this program, David.
This is enormous. Getting a guy in the back end, a 5-star guy like that, dude, it's plug and play, and those guys pan out at such a high level. Just they have so much speed, the measurables there. This guy should be an impact player day one.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Got the quick pass. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up.
There he goes. All down, but he has enough to move the chain.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Gets it past the marker. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. No Cam Scatterby this season, guys. He was the definition of all-purpose workhorse back a year ago. He put Arizona State in the national spotlight. David, how do you replace a guy who was not only so productive, but was really the heart and soul of the team's identity?
Well, you know what's nice, Reese? It's nice to have a quarterback that's a superstar, a budding superstar. Sam Levitt is that guy. Can run it, can throw it, showed so much moxie last year. The offense might look a little bit different, but it's nice to have a trigger man like that.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Power football with the run. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
And the Sun Devils are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Shotgun.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Got his man on the outside. Looking for the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Grinding and churning close to the goal line, but he'll be stopped inches short. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Quick rod return is selected.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arizona State!
Entering play call.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
Categories. You have 22 options. Cover 3 man is selected. Cover 3 does made all.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line.
Spread.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air, it's Manning. They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Give cushion.
Now the play fake. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back.
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Intercepted, number 19. Looking for more room. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
You got to be so careful too, David. So on 3rd and long, they're playing their nickel now. They've got extra DBs on the field. Those windows are going to open and close really, really quickly. And I think that time the quarterback got a little too greedy trying to fit that football in a small window.
He did, and I like the zone coverage too because everybody's staring at the quarterback, so you can get a really good break on the football, knowing where the sticks are. They break on it, and they get the big interception.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. UCF has just had no answer to the beatdown they're taking today. I mean, when's the last time this happened to this program? They're trailing by 14 to Oklahoma. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Going with the ground game left. Finds a little bit of room, picks up 4 out to the 13.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Cover 1, cover 4 quarters, 2 invert, over LWS blitz 2.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. And wings it incomplete.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game. Haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism. But him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Couldn't find his man last time. That leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down.
Overstorm brave concept for me. Nickel dollar. Big nickel. SF pinch blitz. Mike SS free.
Line is set on 3rd down.
Vertical hook L.
Wants to throw. It's Manning. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Finally corralled, but not before he picks up the first
There are two
down.
categories. You have cover
When you're a
one hole.
playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there.
Entering play call.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
Cover 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Man, and we're seeing the tight end used more and more in the passing game. You see him moving inside. You see him moving outside. You see him moving in the box to block people. So here they put him in the slot and just have a nice little pitch and catch session.
Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow in 2nd and 7.
Categories. You have 22
and the defense doing a great
cover
job
6
committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Had the pick in his hands and couldn't hang on, and you just won't see that from him very often. It'll be 3rd down.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing the pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself down.
Moving away from pressure. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Shot, same, 0-1 trap.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got some space. He gets it past the 30, and they'll get him out of bounds at the 32. Guys, when you think about Arizona State, they've done a really good job in high school recruiting. Just last week, a commitment from a big-time 4-star defensive back. David, what does a commitment like that do for the program?
I mean, so exciting. Like, once you start creating momentum in recruiting, it's really fun to watch it. And getting a guy like that in the back end, in the secondary, that's so important to your defense. Man, does it get you excited. And other guys now say, hey, I might want to go play with that cat.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo booster.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line. Good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something to kind of mess up this timing they got going on.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Got a little space. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. That throw and
tight
catch, a
right,
really
mesh
good
loops.
example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
Really close to that first down marker, but they stopped him just a bit short.
Pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that.
Favorites. There are 8 categories. You have
The Sun
129
Devils come to the line on
options.
3rd and
0-1
short,
trap is
looking to
selected.
keep the drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on 3rd. He's not going to make it. What a job by
Entering
this
play
defense
call,
to stop
coach
him in his tracks.
suggestions. There are 8 categories.
They were
You have
banking on the
15
yards after
options.
the catch,
Field goal,
but that went
44
into the
yards is
negative
selected.
column.
And I'm banking on the ball coming out quick. When I'm a defense and understanding 3rd and short, understand they're going to throw the ball really quickly, try to make a play. The defense knew it, broke on the
Entering
football,
play.
made a nice tackle to force a 4th down.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not
Entering
much to be
play.
found as he stopped at the 18.
Cover 3 man.
They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Coach suggests
That's a huge moment here at the end of the first half, because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead, but with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Can't hold on. He had it
Entering
right down the middle, and he flat
favorites.
dropped it.
Verticals Y option.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Sun Devils really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Tyson. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Arizona State! And they add 6.
And entering paused screen, you have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call, coach suggestions.
They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Add empty selected.
A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot,
Entering
puts the
play
defense in a bad
normal.
position, and the offense takes advantage.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
There are 6 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 3 man is selected. Coaches. Formation. Split. There. 3 high. Formation. There are 6 categories. There are 7 subcategories. Options set to coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. You have 12 options.
Just enough time for one final play of the half.
Seam flood. Middle third.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering costs. Normal. Onside. Normal.
And the Longhorns will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
There are 8 categories. You have 129 options. 0-1 trap is selected.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play from scrimmage here in the second half, and they'll keep it on the ground.
Entering
and
play
he
ball.
is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. I mean, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Grab near the marker. It's Moss.
And
he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time. You've got a 3-possession lead here in the third quarter of this game. You're probably expecting some short throws, some runs, and this play caller is still asking for shot plays. And listen, you're the quarterback. You're happy to oblige. When you've got the playmakers you have offensively, just keep chucking it.
They'll run the option. To the ground with the back. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down.
There are 8 categories. You have 129 options. 0-1 trap is selected.
The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Wheel.
Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Makes the grab on the left.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and you never complain.
There are 2 categories. You have 6 options. HB stretch alert XLK is selected.
And the Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Handoff to the lone back. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down.
A lot of times on second down, you're thinking pass, especially second maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the first down really easily.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense. This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Brown has it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Sun Devils!
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field?
0.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the returner will be dragged
down.
down.
Play call. Favorites. There are recent. There are 6 categories. You have 9 options. 3 double cloud is selected.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Back to throw. It's Manning. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
There are 6 categories.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time.
There he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Over G. Cover 2 man. Cover 2 man.
Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Audible.
Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
This time it's complete.
Entering.
Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down.
Every single week, defenses know who's going to get the ball thrown to them, but they can't stop him. With that last catch, he now has over 1,000 yards receiving on the air.
From the gun, running back on the move. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down. The Longhorns kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Got the first down and still on his feet. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Texas!
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown run.
The extra point is good, but the lead is still big, down 31-7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Mountain West. UNLV is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to San Jose State. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, fellas, and we'll circle back if anything big happens.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Arizona State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Entering play call. Coach
love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
WS Blitz 2.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Send the tight end in motion. Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
Unloads to the wideout. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't. They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To the air. It's Manning. He's got it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Cover 3 man.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Handoff from the gun. After the pickup of 9, it's second and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback.
Favorites. There's Mud Blitz text. Cover 3 buzz. Cover 3 buzz. Cover 3 buzz Mabel.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
The Longhorns have this offense rolling. Back to pass, it's Manning. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Behind the chains now on second and long.
Seam flat.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got it in the middle. It's Wingo. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And
man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Man, these plays are really, really simple. They're really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive game.
And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Yeah, this offense, man, they just continue to struggle. And they need to find something that they do really, really well. And running the football late in the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by a good bit, that's probably not it. This offense needs to hit the gas, and they need to pitch and catch a little bit, throw the football around.
The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Dropping back, it's Manning. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. A fourth quarter field goal down by this much, that's a lot like putting a lipstick on the proverbial pig. Doesn't do much to change the looks. Got to score the touchdown on 4th and goal.
Seam flat.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Seam flat.
Looking to throw. Into the end zone. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Looking downfield on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Udo. Finds a crease at the 20. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. They'll send the back in motion. This quarterback part of their running game. Stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that is a rare sight for this defense today against this guy.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Beautiful.
Control, coaching, pause. You have 3 options. Depth, auto subs. Entering settings screen, you have 40 options. Entering pause. Entering.
See what the offense does on this next one.
Punch. AHD punch. Favorites. There are verticals. Y01 trap.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield is Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about. To the air, it's Levitt.
can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. The Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on the wing. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called one time. And the coverage team gets to return her on the ground.
Favorites, there are 6 categories. You have 22 options. Cover 3 men is selected.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense defines and stands on the result of the play. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll start this drive with a pass. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and get into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll go back to the air on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
Give cushion.
Quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Fires to the middle. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going.
Entering play
he works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Cover 3 man is selected.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percent.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got room on the return. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Sun Devils. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
Entering play call.
With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here we go, final play of the game right here.
Notification, your friend SELVEYFG is now online.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it.